The life and works of Jose Rizal. Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Rillelonda, our national hero of the Philippines and pride of the Malayan race. He was born on June 19, 1861 in the town of Calamba, Laguna, and he was the seventh child of the family of seven children, two boys and nine girls. Both his parents were educated and belonged to distinguished families. His father, Francisco Mercado Rizal, called a model of father, came from Binyan, Laguna, while his mother, Tidora E. Quintos, a highly cultured and accomplished woman, whom Rizal called loving and prudent mother, was born in Misic, Santa Cruz, Manila. So, at the age of 3, he learned the alphabet from his mother. At 5, while learning to read, he already showed inclination to be an artist. He astounded his family and relatives by his pencil drawing and sketches and by his molding of clay. At the age of 8, he wrote a Tagalog poem, Sa Aking Mga Kabata, the theme of which resolved on the love of one language. In year 1877, at the age of 16, he obtained his Bachelor of Arts degree of Excellence from Ateneo Municipal de Manila. In the same year, he enrolled in Philosophy and Letters of the University of Santo Tomas, while at the same time took courses leading to the degree of Surveyor and Expert Assessor at the Ateneo. He finished the latter course on March 21, 1877, but because of his age, 17, he was not granted license to practice the profession until December 30, 1881. In 1878, he enrolled in medicine at the University of Santo Tomas but had to stop in his study when he felt the Filipino students were being discriminated upon their Dominican tutor. On May 3, 1882, he sailed for Spain, where he continued his studies at the Universidad Central de Madrid. On June 21, 1884, at the age of 23, he was conferred the degree of licentiate in medicine, and on June 19, 1885, at the age of 24, he finished his course in philosophy and letters with a grade of excellent. Having traveled extensively in Europe, America, and Asia, he mastered 22 languages. These include Arabic, Catalan, Chinese, English, French, German, Greek, Hebrew, Italian, and also Japanese. The most of his writing was done in Europe, where he resided between 1882 and 1892. In 1887, Rizal published his first novel, which is The Noli Me Tangere, The Social Cancer, a passionate exposure of the evils of Spanish rule in the Philippines. A sequel, El Filibusterismo in 1891, The Reign of Grace established his reputation as the leading spokesman of the Philippines reform movement. He published an annotated edition on 1890, reprinted on 1958 of Ateneo Morga Sucesos de las Islas Filipinas, hoping to show that the native people of the Philippines had a long story before the coming of Spaniard. He became the leader of propaganda movement, contributing numerous articles to each newspaper, La Solidaridad, published in Barcelona. Rizal's political program included integration of the Philippines as a province of Spain, representing in the Cortes the Spanish Parliament, the replacement of Spanish priors by Filipino priests, freedom of assembly and expression, the equality of the Filipinos and Spaniard before the law. Rizal returned to the Philippines in 1892. He founded a non-violent reform society, the La Liga Filipina, in Manila, and was deported to Dapitan in northwest Mindanao. He remained in exile for the 4 years. In 1896, the Katipunan, a Filipino nationalist secret society, revolted against Spain. A National Hero Committee that has been officially appointed has proposed that Rizal be recognized as one of the Philippines' greatest heroes. After the Philippines Revolution, which was expired by his writing began, he was put to death by the Spanish colonial authorities for the crime of insurrection. Despite not actively participating in its design or execution, he ultimately supported its objectives, which led to the independence of the Philippines. Although he had no connection with the organization and he had no part of its insurrection, Rizal was arrested and tried for sedition by the military. Found guilty, and he was publicly executed by a firing squad in Manila. His martyrdom convinced Filipinos that there was no alternative to independence from Spain. On the eve of execution, while confined in Fort Santiago, Rizal wrote the Ultimo Dios Last Farewell, a masterpiece of 19th century Spanish verse. And that would be all. Thank you for watching.